Hello friends, welcome back, and if you are new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. And as we all know, the festive season has set in already, so let's make some beautiful marigold flowers so that we can make a toran out of it for our mandir or for the doorway. So I've taken two different yarns, green yarn and orangish yellow yarn, and my hook size is 2.5 mm and I am going to chain about 22. So let's make 22 chains, and I have already started making the chains. You must try this particular marigold flower. It is very easy and you will be surprised how easy it is. So my 22 chains are done. Now please watch carefully. Now I am going to make a double crochet into the third chain from the hook. 1 2 3. Into the third chain I am going to make a double crochet. Then again into the next chain I am going to make a double crochet, followed by double crochet into the next chain, and similarly I am continuing to make the double crochet all across till I reach the very last chain. So this is our first step after we chain 22 chains. Now I am working double crochet in each of the individual chains, and I am going to work that right across till I reach the end. So let's keep making the double crochets. So here I am almost at the end of the chain. Just a few more is left. So here again I am working the double crochet. I am continuing the same sequence till the end of this row. So the last double crochet is also done. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to chain 3, 1 2 and 3, and turn my work, and now I am going to work a double crochet into the same space where we had started, or where we had made the chain of 3. Now into the next chain space I am going to work 2 double crochets as the first one, and that's the second one. So the sequence for this row is also very simple. We are just going to work 2 number of double crochet in each of the chain spaces till we reach the end of this particular row. We must be careful while working the double crochets because we might just work one and skip working the other one. So we have to be a little bit careful, alert, and work 2 double crochets in each of the chain spaces. So I'll catch up with you once I reach, or once I'm closer to the end of this row. So here I am near to the end of this particular row, and I'm still working 2 number of double crochets in each of the chain spaces. This is my last chain, which is a chain of 3, which is also counted as 1 double crochet. There too we need to make 2 number of double crochets. So our work with the green yarn is complete. Now I chain 1 and I'm going to snip off the yarn. It's better we keep a little longer tail because we need to sew. So instead of adding a new yarn, we can leave a little longer tail. Now I'm going to introduce my new yarn. I've made a slip knot, and now I am going to start from the very beginning The right side of the work should face us. After that I am going to chain 8. That's the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th and 8th. Now please be careful. I did a yarn over and then I am going to work a double crochet into the third chain from the hook. After that, into the next chain I work another double crochet. After that I am going to work 1/2 double crochet into the next chain space. Then I am going to work a single crochet into the next chain space. We must be careful. I am working in the individual chain spaces. Now 2 chains are left. In the first chain I am going to do a slip stitch, and into the next chain, there too I am going to work a slip stitch. After that I am going to work a single crochet into the next chain space, and here I am tucking my loose yarn in the back side, so my single crochet is done. Now I need to chain 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I'm going to start a second petal. Now 1, 2, 3. Into the third chain I'm going to work a double crochet. Third chain from the hook, that we must remember. Now into the next next chain space I work another double crochet, and now into the next chain space I work 1/2 double crochet, followed by a single crochet in the next chain space beside it. Once that is done, I am going to slip stitch. That's the first one, and this is the second one into the next chain space. So my second petal is almost ready. Now into the chain space I am going to work a single crochet. Once the single crochet is done, again I am going to continue making a chain of 8 so that the third petal can be worked. Once the 8th chain is done, I am going to work a double crochet into the third chain from the hook. That's the first double crochet. Now I'm going to work a new double crochet into the next chain space. That's the second double crochet. Now this is the half double crochet. All are being worked in individual chain spaces. Then a single crochet in the next chain space, and then a slip stitch and another slip stitch. Once the 2 slip stitches are done, we reach the end, and again we do a slip stitch into the green part of our work. So our 3 petals are done. So see how easy it is. Now again I'm going to work 8 chains so that a new petal can be started. See how easy it is to make the marigold flowers. Now the 8 chains are done. Yarn over, and I will work a double crochet into the third chain from the hook. That's my first double crochet, followed by the second double crochet in the next chain space. After that I am going to work 1/2 double crochet into the new chain space. All are being worked in individual chain spaces. Then a single crochet in the next chain, followed by a slip stitch into the next chain space, and again a slip stitch into the next chain space. After that I do a single crochet into the green part of our work. Once the single crochet is done, again I am going to continue with the chain of 8. Now we need to keep making the petals until we have about 10 or 12 chains left. That is, if we count from the left end, we should have about 10 or 12 chains left where we are not going to make the petals. There we need to work a little different, in a different manner. So here I am working my last petal. So I have made I am making a chain of 8. After that I am going to work a double crochet into the third chain space, followed by another double crochet into the next chain space. Now I'm going to work 1 half double crochet into the next chain space, followed by a single crochet into the next chain space. See how simple, how easy it is. Then 2 chains are left where I am going to work 2 slip stitch. That's the first one. Still 1 chain is left. There I'm going to work another slip stitch. After that, what I'm going to do is a yarn over. See how many chains are left? About 10 or 12. It's not necessary that you have to keep the exact amount. You can keep 10, you can keep 12, you can keep 11. After that we'll do a yarn over and work 1 double crochet, that is half done. We'll not complete it. Again yarn over and I'm working half done double crochets. Again yarn over and a half done double crochet, yarn over and a half done double crochet in each chain spaces till I reach the end point. This is also simple, nothing to panic, just a yarn over and I'm going to work 1 double crochet, that is half done, till we reach the end point. See, I am almost at the end of the work. 1 more chain to work and that too is done. Now what I'm going to do is yarn over and carefully we need to pull through all the loops. Yes, once that is pulled carefully, yarn over, pull through. After that I chain 1 and I am going to snip off the yarn. So this is how it is going to look right now. So that's done. Still it doesn't look like a marigold flower. Now we need to roll the marigold flower carefully, but before that I am going to attach my tapestry needle to the green colored yarn that we had left, so that later on we don't have to attach the yarn to the needle once we start rolling it. And so the end, we are going to start from the end where there are no petals, and slowly we are going to roll it in this manner. If there are any loose ends, we can just tuck it in. There's no need to snip it off, and slowly we are going to wind it this way, not too tight, not too loose. See how nice it is looking already, and the petals are looking just wonderful. And the mid portion, look at the mid portion, how perfect it looks, like a marigold flower. Now what I am going to do is I am going to carefully sew the flower. See how it is to be sewed. That too we are going to do carefully. We are not going to do it too tight nor too loose. It has to be done perfectly, because if that is not done properly, then it is not going to look nice. So this is how our flower is going to look. See how easy it is. So the flower is done. It's looking beautiful. Now this is just the making of the marigold flowers, and as I told you, I am going to use this marigold flowers to make a toran. So this is the first part of the video. The second part will also be there, which you need to follow so that the complete toran can be done. But if you wish to make the toran for the festive season, then you must follow the second part as well. That is also going to be really easy. So this is how my marigold flower looks. Isn't it beautiful? Wow, I'm loving it. I am not going to snip off the yarn. I'm just winding it in my finger to show you how my flower is looking. So friends, thank you for staying till the end. If you have liked the video, do give a thumbs up, do share it with your friends and family members. And if you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for more of interesting videos on different topics. So till we meet again, it is bye-bye from all of us here at Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more. Bye-bye. Keep smiling.